A kind day to you all. I am Mark, and this is Chapter 4 of Let's Play Escape from Tarkov. I've completed a few more matches since the last episode. Check out some of those on the Stream Archive channel if you're interested. I've actually extracted some things. Got myself a custom Ch.4 SMG, a Vepr rifle, a military helmet, and a few pieces for my AK, along with a strange set of keys. Comments, if you know what these are for, let me know, because I am curious as all hell. I also found a guitar. Alas, I could not take it. I've also learned how to reload magazines, because I took my time and I messed around with it for a while. Finally, I know. Apparently one needs a chest rig for the magazines to go in, and then it's click and drag or right click and reload, and one can always just do that on the inventory menu as well. And perhaps most momentous of all, I also finally found the settings menu. I know, cue the ridicule, I've earned it. Apparently it was staring me in the face the whole time, because it's right there in the lower right corner. I just couldn't see it, because in my defense, my capture overlay was in the way, and that gear icon is tiny enough to cover it completely up. Once I wasn't recording though, I could see it plain as day. So, I've customized my controls, adjusted my FOV from 50, because apparently that's the default, to 75, and that is the maximum. And come to find that apparently for those first few episodes, I wasn't actually playing in 1080p, because this game doesn't auto-detect settings. So I changed that, all should look much cleaner and crisper for it now, and I am ready to commence another match. Cutting straight into it, I'm starting a hike Innawoods as a Scav, and apparently I need to find the UN roadblock or the outskirts. Alright. Checking the gear here, looks like I actually started with an AKM, just sans a dust cover. Alright. And I have a couple of mags and some meds. Alright, cool. So I need another pack, because I lost one. So, alright then. I should also clarify, I am also aware now of the purpose of the alpha container, because apparently there are a series of those Greek lettered containers. Ah, sweet green chest straight away, because these always contain actual gear. Alright. Apparently the containers, with a capital C apparently, are completely safe stashes that one can carry as one's main character and keep any of the contents of, even if one dies. So they're sort of like insured items, except one can immediately access the contents and not have to wait for the insurer to deliver them, and there isn't any risk of other players collecting them. So the cost for those, because any of the higher tier ones are only available, at least at this juncture, for players who've purchased certain packs of the game, is rewarded through the fact that they are all different shapes and sizes, comprising different grid arrangements. So clearly I couldn't, for instance, carry a rifle in mine, because it's just a little square grid. Ooh, hi there, I see you. There are, however, some containers... Whoa. Big flares. Is this an extraction? The hell? I haven't ever found this. Alright. Cool. Creepy. And I am intrigued. Alright. Amelia, some batteries. Alright. I should also certainly thank the comments and the chat from the stream that... Ooh, hello there. That's a laser module. I conducted this game fairly recently. Ooh, dang. Alright, can't get in there, I don't think. Because you guys gave me a series of infinitely helpful tips that I shall certainly put to good use. Because one of them was just the fact that I can apparently tap O to check the timer, and apparently the timer also, I should clarify, is a hard cutoff for the match, and if one can't find an extraction when that timer clicks down, then you're just completely cut off and you don't get any experience, you don't get to keep any of your gear, so you have to extract in that time. I can also double tap that same key to check again the available extraction points. So, I know I saw one guy this way. Ooh. Can't tell if that was aimed at me or not. Shit! Shit! I think I heard a couple of shooters there, so I think that's a firefight I ain't a part of, and I aim to keep it that way. Alright, anyway. I can also hardly thank you guys enough for the extremely positive reception this series has received, because I was hopeful for it, and I figured, knowing my audience, that I needn't have any concerns about that. Still, it was nice to confirm, because it seems like you guys are seriously enjoying this, and I know I certainly am as well, so I aim to continue this for a long time to come. So consider this. Hi, friend. Alright, he's facing away. Alright. Anyway. A signature series for the channel for a considerable time to come. Because I have enough interest even in this to continue following it throughout its development. I also checked around about the current state of development for the game, and I came across an interview with the creative director for the game. I think that was his title. One of the creative souls, at the helm at least. And he said that after, I think it was March of this year, they're going to announce the date for the end of closed beta and start of open beta, and at some point after that they'll make a push toward introducing this game to Steam. And that, I think, is going to give it some serious legs. I think it's also going to push its servers to the limit, because considering even the jitters that I just saw on that guy, I didn't say it at the time, I noticed it though. One of the common complaints about this game is server lag and latency. I can't say I've actually had all that many issues with it myself. Most of the time I've come across other players, they're moving fairly smoothly. However, you know, I'm not exactly arrogant enough to say that, oh, because I haven't seen it, it ain't there. No, I mean, I know it's a common issue for folks, and as far as I can tell, the devs are aware of it, and they're making it a priority. Oh, this is an extraction. Okay, alright, I ain't ready to leave yet. Good to know, though, so I'll stick around this area at least. Curious that there aren't any scavs around, because that's another thing I should clarify. I spent the first several episodes of this game assuming that any contact I come across in the field is another player, and that apparently isn't the case, because there are AI NPC scavs roaming about that aren't all that intelligent. They have the aim of Spetsnaz snipers, although they aren't very observant. Alright. So, that's concern. Like, anytime I came across those voices that I heard, for instance, those were NPCs. So I panicked for almost no reason. I've learned, though. Because this game... Whoa. What is that? This game is one harsh lesson after another. Cigarettes, I can sell that. Cord... I don't really care about that. How about you, dead guy? Apparently some of these guys are just corpses that are considered containers around the maps. So, Vita Juice! I'll just drink that up. Yeah, there we go. Cigarettes... Ooh, a magazine. Because apparently one can level one's metabolic skills just through consuming food and drink, so I'm just going to do that. And considering how disappointing the end of a certain episode was, it's like any chance I can get to actually drink something. Because hydration, man, it's important. Whoa, what the hell just happened there? I, like, slid down the hill. But, oh, shit, I got soft armor! Oh, ho 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 ho. Why was that just left there? Because that feels like a trap. Alright. I mean, I managed to abscond with it, and I haven't gotten shot. So, alright, I think that's an AI Scav. Or maybe it isn't, because he didn't seem to react at all. Anyone here? Oh, a couple of guys are here. Crawl up. Ah, come on. Shit. I heard movement. Oh, another dead guy. Alright, I think I might collect all that these guys... Oh, that's an SKS. Can I prone? Come on. Yes. Ah, come on. Examine it then. Come on. Ooh, and that guy's armor is in nicer condition than mine. Alright. Discard that. Give me that. Check out his rig. Oh, come on. Think of it. Ooh. Okay, alright. Discard mine. Throw that on. There we go. Alright. Search that. Come on. I need to get this done quick. Alright. Search you. Alright. Discard that. Also, control click is a quick item transfer. Whoa! Shit. Reload! Why aren't I reloading? Because I dropped my goddamn rig with my other mag in it. No! SKS! The hell did you go? About to lose this now. The hell was he looking at? Because he was facing that way. Shit. Alright. Give me that. Okay, alright. Instant stress. Give me that. Alright. I'm alright. Calm. No need to panic. Because that's another lesson I have learned in this game. Always stay calm under fire. Because the second you panic is the second you slip up and you make a stupid mistake. Saiga, do I want that instead of my honestly crappy AKM? Because, I mean, it's an AKM, it's completely stripped down though, so I don't know if that's really worth carrying around. Ooh, that's a muzzle brake. Alright, having that. I'll take the face cover though, that's cool. Yeah, I think I'll let him keep that Saiga for now, because honestly I already have one and I like it more. Alright, can I get to this guy? There we go. Take your sidearm, thank you sir. And collect anything of value else you might have. Anything at all. Alright. Anything at all. Alright. Those. Ha! Hot Rod. With its almost Red Bull design. Alright, that guy is out there. I can't tell if he has anything valuable though. That's a nice size pack he's got. I feel like I shouldn't do this. Oh, call me an idiot if I die. Because all my instincts are telling me this one is where I get greedy. And fate punishes me. Okay, ooh, that's an AVS system. I don't really care to do the gear swap mambo right now, though, so I'm just going to have to let him have that for now. Man, that's a lot of mags. Like, a lot of mags. I feel like this guy... Ooh, hello. Stack of rubles. I feel like this guy was a player, and someone else already took his dog tag. Because that's another thing you guys taught me, that apparently dog tag... Wait a minute. Hold on. Is that... No, that's a pack, not a pouch. Alright. Apparently dog tags are collectible from players and can fetch a high price depending upon that player's level at the traders. So, they aren't just collectibles for the sake of petty victory. No, no. They are valuable. So, alright. assuming I can actually extract this stuff, knock on wood, I'll have had one hell of a successful run here. Okay. Check. How am I doing on ammo? Alright, I got a dozen rounds in the mag. So let me just get this out. I'll have to actually arrange my inventory after this, because I don't think I have room for all these rifles. I'd certainly like to, though, so I'll have to make some. Alright. I am in the extraction, so I'm just going to prone down here and allow the course of victory to celebrate my ascension to survival. Alright. So, Alec, you did well today, sir. I appreciate it. I'm also curious, though, about the lore aspect, come to think of it, of exactly how and why the stuff I collect as a scav is sent to my main PMC character. Because why the hell does some scav care about supplying one of the guys that, as far as I can tell, completely screwed over his home region? Like, that feels a little strange to me. Alright, anyway. Let's see here. Yeah, I am hurting for space. I also forgot to mention in the intro of the episode, I also came across a little Saiga 9 SMG. Although I can hardly call it that because it's semi-auto, so I haven't used it all that much. Allow me a few moments to figure this out. The hell is Xeno? Xenomorph ceiling foam? Hang on. A foam with excellent structure of cells and high mechanical strength? Applied with a thin applicator tube. So it's a construction material? Yeah. A reliable and cost-effective solution for sealing and filling the voids. So I assume I can sell that then. Ah, that is a custom grok. That's different from mine. Alright, I think I'll change that out. And I can stash my solid armor there. And come to think of it, another thing I should also clarify that the comments taught me is that I can actually rotate items so that they fit differently in the grid. I certainly appreciate that tip. I've also learned that one has to examine all the components individually, at least of those that one hasn't come across already, in any given weapon to learn about them. And it seems like I may have to make a choice here, because I can't come up with any means of actually keeping all of this and making off with this SKS. So I think I'll have to compare its stats against my Vepr and just keep whichever one seems superior. And man, it is a hard comparison to make, because this game is so simulationist that it seems like there aren't just cut and dry damage values. All I can compare are things like the ergonomics, the accuracy, the recoil, the muzzle velocity, the rate of fire, and the effective distance. So I actually have to just sort of feel out which one I think is most effective. And it seems like the Vepr, because it has a slightly higher muzzle velocity and a much higher rate of fire. I know it's single in its action, so it's semi-auto. Still, though, I assume that means I could tap fire it a lot faster. Man, I wish I could, in this menu, detach components and stash them individually, because I really want that optic and that mount, because I think I could also attach those to that. I just can't do that here. That's one of the things that I've noticed, is that one can't actually adjust any customizations on this raid end menu, and one can't open containers, because I actually have a lot of my components and parts stashed away in my scav pack here on the normal menu. I just can't access it from this one, so I can't even stash some of them in there if I wanted, so hard choices. I can at least change out all of these empty mags for the full ones up here, so I can essentially get free ammo. And choice time. I think I am gonna have to let my Vepr go, because as much as I'd like to keep it, I just feel like I'm gonna get more out of this SKS because it has that optic, and I can actually attach higher capacity mags to it, and I also have a couple, of course, only one of them is full. I have all these AK custom mags. I could always just keep those and I could apply them if I come across another one of those that is fancier later. So, yep. Oh, this hurts. I'm gonna have to do it, though. Yep. Destroy the Vepr. Oh, straight to the murder cube you go. My heart. Alright, I think that's all I can take with me from all this. Jeez. I wish I could take that pack with me. I do not have the space. So, man, I hope they add a means of expanding one's stash capacity for the full version of the game, because even already I am starting to feel the cramped confinement of just having so much space. I know. I still have untransferred items. Confirm. Ah, that stings. Alright, so let's see here. I crossed a couple of kilometers. Can I get my kill report? Oh, apparently I must have skipped that. I don't know, I didn't even notice. So, let's see. I'll certainly do my next match as my PMC, because I feel like I should at least load up on some of this and make some space. Speaking of space, I can at least make some if I come and sell some to these guys. I haven't actually shown all that much about the merchants in the series proper, because I messed around with this a little on stream and also on my own, and I can't say I fully understand all that's going on with the leveling up of merchants, because apparently one can complete tasks for them, and these are essentially the missions of this game, and one can collect some serious money from completing them. And I had some people tell me some things to start collecting already, so that's why I have that line of knives there in my inventory, because apparently there's a task to collect, I think, 5 of those and then turn them in. So for now, I'll just sell off some of my excess and make some room that way. Alright, I've arranged my inventory, I think, about as neatly as I can, and I've made some room. So I'm going to close this episode out here, and I think I'll start the next one all completely kitted out as hard as I can roll, because I feel like coming at some action for that one, and I also sort of feel like I need to make some more room, and I'll either come out really rich or having lost some of my gear, and I'll at least have room in my inventory, because I'm also less scared of losing my things, because it's come to my attention that once this game crosses over into open beta, another server wipe is coming, because several have happened already in development, and that is the next one planned as far as I'm aware. And as inconveniencing as that concept is, I understand that it's because once they open, a lot more players are going to come to the game, and they don't necessarily want all of the veteran players coming at all of the new people armed to the teeth. So that way, once it opens up, everyone is operating on an even keel, and I can understand that. So that means I can sort of play around, because it sounds like that's coming semi-soon, in the next few months. So if I lose my stuff, it's not like it's a long-term loss, because I'm just going to have to start over again sometime relatively soon anyway. So, stick around for the next episode to come soon here on the channel. Thank you all for watching. I'm Ch.4 at Let's Press, and as always, I wish you all good gaming and Godspeed.